Alrighty, welcome back. It is week number 38. This is your programming overview. Should be a fun week. Hopefully you enjoyed Acid Bath on Friday and Partner Chad on Saturday. We are back to a more regular week this week. We have Eric's Member of the Month workout. It's mostly what Eric wanted. You guys always say that I make them worse. I say I make them better. It's going to be 5 rounds. It's going to be 500 meters of rowing. Every round, you lose 100 meters. 20 handstand push-ups, 20 deadlifts, a 255, 185. It's going to be on the heavier end for most of us there than 20 GHD sit-ups. On the handstand push-ups, deadlifts, and sit-ups, you lose 4 reps each round. So each round is going to get progressively faster and progressively easier because it's more condensed. There's less volume there. So that was Eric's idea. I can't take credit for that one. So say thank you to Eric after the workout. On Tuesday, we're going to do our gymnastics progression. We're continuing in that. We're almost done with it. Just a couple more weeks, and then we are full into our powerlifting cycle that I've been creating for us. Then a shorter AMRAP, 8 minutes long, a little bit more high skill on the gymnastics. So it's 4 ring muscle ups. We don't do those very often because most of us can't do them. Totally fine. If you can do bar muscle ups, great day to do bar muscle ups. 4 is not that big of a chunk. The other piece is 12 goblet squats. So the legs will get a little bit burning, but also the shoulders from holding the kettlebell. This needs to be some sort of challenging pull-up. So if it's not a ring muscle up or a bar muscle up, it'll be a chest to bar or a pull-up, feet elevated ring row, something like that. All right, it needs to be challenging you in a gymnastics pulling way. All right. That is Tuesday. On Wednesday, we're going to do our overhead squatting, continuing our mobility cycle. Hopefully you feel like things are starting to get a little bit looser in those positions, maybe a little bit better. Your external rotation's getting a little bit better. I hope it is. Then a fun chipper, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, wall walks and hang power snatch. So the shoulders are going to feel it, but we also have to use the hip drive on the hang power snatch. Don't be afraid to get under the bar. Don't just hang muscle snatch it. Actually get under the bar. Do a real power snatch. 115.75, so it's a little bit heavier than our typical high rep power snatch. You may even have to break up the first couple rounds if you're not as good at power snatch. But for most of us, the workout will be on the wall walk. It is a significant amount of wall walks. It's 30 of them. So pace yourself on that first set of 10. Then Thursday, it's a recovery Thursday. You can tell when it's a recovery Thursday, like it's meant to be recovery Thursday because there's no score to input in sugar watt. It's not a competition. It's just for completion, to feel good, to get some work in. Every 2 minutes for 20 minutes. So you're going to do each one 5 times. Each letter, A and then B, is its own 2-minute block. So you don't do all of them in 2 minutes. You do one in 2 minutes, the next in 2 minutes. 80-foot reverse sled drag, we'll do that inside. 12 feet elevated ring row. So getting back to that pole a little bit. Then 16 or 12 cal row, 12 toes to bar. So getting a little bit more core activation for the week as well. These numbers, the 12 and the 12, ideally, those are unbroken. Right? So let's lower that to a point where they can be unbroken work. The sled shouldn't take you too long. Just supposed to be a little bit more recovery on the quads from Wednesday. And the row is supposed to keep that heart rate a little bit higher. All right. On Fridays, our interval for the week, 4 sets, rest 3 minutes. It is a generous amount of rest. You're going to run 200 meters, 10 power clean. That's at 135.95. So it's a moderate weight there. Should be quick singles, or if you're really good at them, try to hit touch and go. Really push the pace there. Then you're hopping back onto your assault bike for 15 or 10 calories. So you have to finish strong on the bike. You don't want to go all out on the clean and slow jog the end of the bike. Nice steady effort across. Aggressive, but steady. Saturday's partner workout, changed it from one that we did in open gym a couple weeks ago. 4 rounds with a partner. One partner will start on the farmer's carry. You're going to go out farmer's carry while your other partner is doing 12 burpee box jump overs. Whenever the partner in here doing burpee box jump overs is done, they will run out to the partner farmer's carry, grab those kettlebells, and finish the farmer's carry. The partner who was on the kettlebells will now run inside. They'll do their 12 burpee box jump overs. Once they're done with the jump overs and they're done with the farmer's carry, together they will split 20 box step ups. All right. You can split it up however you want. You can switch who starts. You can keep it the same the whole time. It is completely up to you. But it should be a fun one. That's all I got. look out for Eric's workout. Try to be here for that. Should be a lot of fun. A couple fun things in the works, including the beginning of the weight loss challenge. If you haven't signed up, there's still time. You should. And then our weightlifting cycle starts in a few weeks. And a couple fun partner workouts that are brewing in my brain. I'll see you guys in the gym.